I feel a lot of people perceive finances and money in the same way that I feel about taking care of my car. I don't really know how it works. It kind of intimidates me, and I need to find someone I can trust to take care of it or repair it as needed. And I sure hope they don't charge me way too much money or take advantage of me. I think in the same way, a lot of people have that experience when it comes to a financial advisor, investing. They're intimidated, don't really know what to do, and they've heard horror stories about people being ripped off, and they need to find someone they can trust. And so there's 4 questions that anyone who's interviewing a financial advisor can ask, because at the end of the day, it's your hard-earned money. You want someone that's qualified, competent, and going to do a good job of taking care of your assets. So the first question is, what are your qualifications? In a world where there are plenty of abbreviations and initials after people's names, it's important to know, what are your qualifications? Do you have any qualifications? What are they? What does that mean? Kind of asking the particular advisor, well, what are your qualifications? Why should I trust you over anyone else with my money? Second question is, how are you compensated? And this question is so important, because how someone is compensated will give you a good indicator of what they're going to be incentivized financially to do. So generally, when it comes to investment management, there's 2 different ways for an advisor to be compensated. One is the commission-based, and one is fee-based. And commission-based is generally they're paid a commission. They're paid an amount upfront for a particular product that they sold. Whether that's life insurance, which is essentially entirely commission-based, there's not really an option for anything else, or it's like a long-term savings plan, where the advisor may sell you a long-term savings plan. You have a set amount every single month you're contractually obligated to put in over the duration of the savings plan, and the investment advisor will be paid a one-time commission. There's nothing inherently right or wrong with the commission-based model, but when you're paid a one-time fee as an advisor, and you've got to take care of that client for another 20, 25 years, you got to think about, okay, it can be challenging to feel the incentive to keep serving the client after it's been a long time since you've been paid. As well as for the advisors that are not ethical, they can missell a product. They can sell something that has a high commission, pressure you into get in, and not necessarily take care of you afterwards. The second way of compensation, which is kind of the way of developed countries, particularly in the US and the UK and Singapore, is a fee-based model. And generally what that looks like is paying a set dollar amount per hour of service for the advisor, or a set percentage of the assets they manage. So for example, let's say the advisor is managing $500,000 of your wealth, and they charge 1% per year to manage your wealth. That's $5,000 a year. They take that fee every single year, and as your wealth accumulates, that 1% of $500,000, and then $600,000 and $800,000 and $1 million, that becomes more and more and more. Say they perform poorly or the market goes down, your amount would go down, and that 1% fee actually translates into a lower fee to the advisor. So their financial incentive is more aligned with your financial well-being. Thirdly, what is their approach to investing? A lot of advisors, they don't have an approach, they don't have a robust grasp of investment management. So a lot of times they'll say, well, you're a medium risk person, we'll just put you in the medium risk fund, that's it. So kind of asking, do they have a robust investment process? Do you trust their competence in investing? And then the last question is, what do your clients say about you? Or one of the best predictors of how you're going to experience the service from the advisor is how other clients have experienced that particular advisor. Don't just trust their word. Obviously, anyone can say, yeah, I'm a great advisor, I have no complaints. Look at their social media profiles. Look at their LinkedIn profile. Does anyone recommend them? Does anyone say anything positive? Google their name. Is there anything negative out there online? Those are kind of real-world testimonies to this particular advisor. So those are just a few questions that you can ask to vet that investment advisor so that you know that you are entrusting your assets to someone that's trustworthy.